pain like two bad nurses. And the pain from these here motherfucking verses. Ridiculous thirsts involving hearses. To the dirt shit, first fixings and autos to work with. Slugs to the shirt shit, just a squirt shit. I'm kicking it with an expert kid. From birth to the earth split, it'll hurt bitch. Show you how worse it than worse get in the zone. See the vein when the pain repelling, then the clothes and the curtains bitch. When adrenaline's pumping, I don't understand discussion. Only his certain shit. I'm a misunderstood nigga. And I'm off my square. How got me reversing clips and dispersing shit.
What can I say to make you see how the fuck I feel? To make me wanna jump over the edge. I'm charged up as coppers getting shot up on the leg. No pain instead of cane, I took a blood off to the head.
So tell me what it's.
Retaliate with lethal repercussion. I feel a reefer rushing and go into things like it's a wicked stick. If the Benadryl or how back I finish still to get the kicking shit for niggas and bitches that I kick it with. I was born to get you pumped up. It's like some lead bust, cause I get motherfuckers a head rust. And your head's bust when you jumped up. Cause what I say must stick at you geek, my eyes red bust. For smoking shit that niggas hit on and die. Made me wanna slip the clipper on the side. And if you act like a bitch on the side, if we have to, then the whole west side and let the shit go on and ride with a trigger bust. Like when the motherfucker have to go and pick up the pump to make his opposition chest kick up and jump. When you lit up the gun to make your body get up and like when the motherfucker have to go and pick up the pump to make a trigger click up and dump. So turn the bass kick up and bump and let the rhythm fit up the drum. Like when the motherfucker have to go and pick up the pump to make his opposition chest kick up and jump. When you lit up the gun to make your body get up and jump. Like when the motherfucker have to go and pick up the pump to make a trigger kick up and dump. So turn the bass kick up and bump and let the rhythm fit off the drum. Pulling up and bailing out like we car sick and ready to start shit. Started burying some hairs like an ostrich and load the whole cartridge and throw the shells in the garbage. The hardest the motherfuckers can never achieve what I've accomplished. Young bucks my accomplice, located his existence with my sixes like a compass. And setting on the journey to astonish and start this. Rush up in the hearts of other niggas to get them charged. What's the real reason? Oh, you haters try to murder me, so now it's kill season. And even though I'm still bleeding, I'ma keep coming because I'm still breathing. And y'all can't trace me, I'm burying my victims in the wall like Gacy. Too lyrical, and since it's nip on my umbilical, these flows me critical. My music is miracles like I'm biblical. Kill like I'm nutty and a buddy love. But still wouldn't leave a bloody glove. Let's start the truck up, let's beat the fuck up. Get away smoking the blunt up. Adrenaline pumping veins, he broke my pumped up.
And I'm calibrated at 360 degrees. See, that's 300 niggas, that's gon' die about 60 slugs to do this deed. We too much for the industrialists to fuck with this. On the brink of fucking up some shit. Dismantle, deduct some shit. It's hard to imagine what niggas got nerves to do. So I guess I just take that fucking nerve from you, then think what I'm on the verge to do. And I got the urge to ooh, let somebody close your curtains, fool. From killing the verses, fool, I be one of the worstest, dude. I'm the worstest. Looking about 9 millimeters above your surface. Unleash these things and I defeat your purpose, bitch.
That's your adrenaline
rush. Like when the motherfucker have to go and pick up the pump to make his opposition chest kick up and jump. When you lit up the gun to make your body get up and jump. Like when the motherfucker have to go and pick up the pump to make a trigger click up and dump. So turn the bass kick up and bump and let the rhythm fit up the drum. Like when the motherfucker have to go and pick up the pump to make his opposition chest kick up and jump. When you lit up the gun to make your body get up and jump. Like when the motherfucker have to go and pick up the pump to make a trigger click up and dump. So turn the bass kick up and bump and let the rhythm fit up the drum.
Tyree, should I let one more play? Should I let one more play, Tyree?
Yeah, one of
I got you. What's poppin', everybody? Yeah. Check. 1, 2. Check.
No, y'all niggas that fuck me. Damn, here I go. No, y'all niggas that fuck me. I can't fuck with my damn. Here I go. The man right here. The man right here. Here I go. Y'all motherfuckers better get ready to rumble. Passing like bumble, slice on the bungle. Y'all motherfuckers ain't ready. Facing the boys get a conditioning committee and the job is a machete. Dope, I don't. Herbs, I do. You bitch probably can see me with a bird's eye view. Ooh, it's alive, your head spins. Stop walking the one way to a fucking dead end. But y'all are coward hard. Get the gasoline candle, get the fucking fire started. Your heart jump like a bass drum pump. If you better meet the alligator in the swamp. Here I go.
good? What's good? What's good? What's good?
Here I go. Here I go. Ah. No, y'all niggas man right here. I know y'all niggas.
Y'all like it and share it. Like this video and share it right now.
Who put you on the map?
I'm asking for no money. Donations.
Here I go. The man right here. Here I go.
That's what's up.
Here I go.
Please like and subscribe, man, and share this, man, if you can. It don't cost nothing to do it, man. We spread number knowledge. Let's get it, mystical.
Suckers on holes on niggas on bandits. I got them praying and man can. Ask them who I ain't playing, baby. Want you to be telling turning the cheek. Got bad like Batman to knock a one in the fucking teeth. Gin machine, executioner. B.O.B. is the guillotine. My life on the food. Hit on the food. After disaster, I had to sip it on chicken noodle. That's your ass. Getting fucked by your women on my shoulders, dog. Bitch, at night don't go swimming, cause if you do, you do. There was more than that. I'm trying to be the king of the Looney Tunes. Sweating, gassing, acting nasty, assassin. While I'm slashing, smashing, kicking ass with a passion. Mr. Coast of the road. Just that cold, what another nigga couldn't touch me with a flagpole. Wanna fight Iron Mike, but you're too damn light. Like a knife, I rip you from your ass to your appetite. Gangsta, and sinister. Fuck a doctor, I'm the foreign minister. Don't brag fag. On a battle, bring a body back. I'm gonna need it to carry your stupid ass. I'm served. Time to serve rhymes are heard like words of King George III. I'm proceed to mislead and speak. Holds out G. Survival to sour like Johnny Appleseed. I am true. Hoes call me smooth, bitch. I'm smooth. Watch your fucking attitude. Laugh at the man. Curves like a man. I'm like a black cat. On the trail of a fat rat. You gonna overdose and choke all these rhymes I wrote. Somebody said that you were looking for me. Here I go, 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 here I go. I'm going straight from your throat. Like a coyote on a goat. Nobody knows you sweat me like a hoe. No, you hoe. Can I find the antidote? When I stop with slow, nerve your heroes. Huff, puff, and bluff. Come touch this rough stuff and get cuffed. Snuff, puff, and scuff. You can't get with this unwitness. I'm bad tempered. I fuck you up with the quickness. I paid my dues. I'm bad news to fools. I choose to lose. Fuck the rules. I wreck Buku Cruise. But the words I use, I use your hips. Screaming and singing, singing the blues. You've been childish. I never bled in the battle, I refuse to bruise. You can bring your own posse, bitch, I still won't lose. I'll stop your whole staff, bust on a bloodbath. Fucking rip rap, break it in half and last snap. Serve you back to kill you, heard you. Think about them words you heard, you fucking heard you. You tried to bribe me, rob me, dodge me. Fucking fight, making money on my hobby. Freeze them and grease them up, got 'em up, butted them up. Put up, wanna fight, bitch, put 'em up. How that sound? Come get knocked down. Balloons I throw, bitch, you won't last around. Not bet, let's see what we can fuck with next. Step that ass in the ring, and I'ma jab it to death. Cause I'm the mad black prince of the south. And you run up, don't get knocked out. Fuck up. All around, overflow, we can go. Cause if you really looking for ass whooping. Here I go, 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 here I go.
Check. What's poppin', y'all? Noontime Dog Talk. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another edition of No Bullish TV. This is Noontime Dog Talk. We here to tell the truth. We ain't here to tell no bullshit. You know, shout out to my no bullshitters in the chat. Shout out to my faithful co-host, Mr. Master Splinter Tyree. What you say, fam?
I'm about to start reading names off the list right now.
Hey,
I'm on y'all head today.
Pause. Hey, I definitely. Hey, it's green light day, man. That's all I'm gonna say, man. It's green light day. We ain't here to pull no punches. Listen, I'm gonna say this before we we get into it. Me and Tyree don't agree all the time, but I'm not here to muffle anything he got to say. What he got to say, he gonna say it, regardless. Who he gonna say it about? Hey, that's I can't control what he say. Period.
It's the Wild
And
Wild West.
and we're here to speak the truth. We don't agree on everything, but hey, the truth need to be told. His truth need to be told. My truth need to be told, and we here to actually to coexist and to debate. I can easily say he's one of my best friends right now. It's been 2 years, almost 2 years that we've been rocking with each other, man, and I can easily say that he's one of my best friends, bro. And I mean, we talk every single day.
Ain't nobody gonna cheat the hangman in my city.
Who?
So ain't nobody gonna cheat the hangman in my city.
What that mean?
I mean, I'm on their head today, hanging
Oh
everybody.
shit. Hey, pause again. Let's get it. So what you got to what you got to say today, fam? You're stupid.
Oh man. So so over the course of time, we talk about a lot of BS that's been done in the breed, paper hanging, and people that have done things that still have not been addressed. Why is this important? Um, a lot of people are breeding things that they'll never get the results they want because little do they know they're not breeding what they think. At that point, to me, it's like a pyramid scheme because now, without you knowing, so you could take the proper steps to breed forward, you're still stuck on a dream that never was. Now, some things are a little far back, and we can't change them today. But acknowledgement is the biggest thing. Just acknowledging the situation. I've recently said I was going to try to work on an Excel that was a better Excel, but I've already told you what type of dogs I plan on bringing in. That's the biggest thing. If you do it, you know what I'm saying, take accountability for it.
So you saying basically clarity and it just and honesty is first and foremost is need to be established in this community, and that's not really what it's been in the past, and it's messing this breed up moving forward because um at a certain point in your program you need to bring or some good experienced breeders, they can bring dogs that's in a far back of a pedigree back up to the front. They can meet each other basically is what you're saying. And if the ped ain't what it is, you're just basically breeding a dream.
Yeah, basically. Well, shut up. It's some pairs
He ain't
out here.
talking to a kid, man. That's a dog.
Yeah, man.
Just to clarify
Anybody
that.
want to put anybody want a mail or whatnot? Let me know. Hit me up in my inbox because he can go. But yeah, like I used to want to recreate Remy. I've stacked up Remy's blood so much. I should have a Remy on my yard. Literally, I should have a rust blue dog. I've tried to pull that rust blue color out of my dogs for years, and I've yet to pull one dog that is similar to it. And I've got stuff that's like 25, 30 times Remy between generation 5 to 9. You know, so it's some things and some dogs out there. Some of these dogs are my favorite dogs, but I know they're paper hunt. You know.
Well, that's why a lot of people um like Eric Soto was just on the show and he basically said kind of the same thing. Breed. That's why he don't look deep into the ped in the back. And that's sad, man, that um a lot of these breeders, it's the old school breeders. We gotta look at these old school breeders. A lot of these old school breeders, they pointing the finger at each other. He did this, they did that, they did this, they did that. Um, it's cool, but at the end of the day, sometimes they pointing fingers to get the heat off of them because they did the same damn thing. So we don't want to hear this pointing finger stuff. We want to know how we can move forward and what's what. You know, um, Tyree is a little bit more extreme than I am. He wants these breeders to admit what dogs that they use to create what they have or what they produced. So we can know how to move forward in the future with this breed. Me, I feel like I see it. I see what is I see the dogs right here. And I'm basically on like what Eric Soto said. I'm breeding what's in front of me. And that's sad that we got to do that, but that's where we at, because I don't think none of these breeders are gonna admit to nothing. And I'm talking about some of your favorite breeders. Some of your favorite breeders that you think is on a up and up, ain't on the up and up, man. They done did paper hanging. They used all kind of different dogs.
They ain't take the stairs.
What you say?
They took the escalator to the top. They didn't take the stairs.
Shit, they took that elevator to the top. They ain't even take no escalator. That's how bad it is. You know what I'm saying? And this is sad, man, that we got to go. This is what's slowing us down as well. People think we on a fast track, right? But at some point, the back of the pad is what we need to move forward. We need to bring that, because at some, like me, I like the Dax edition, and I like Gotti line. I like Gotti line. I like 50-50. Put it that way. I like the 50-50 where it's Dax or Gotti line with edge blood. I like that. I like that mix. And when it's done right, you get beautiful dogs. Let's see what Smooth said. Smooth said you have to breed more phenotype than just genotype. The pet's cool, but you still have to breed the dog in front of you. That's a fact. I mean, you have to do that regardless, even if you're looking at the pedigree. If you're not doing it together, then why are you doing it? I don't just breed off a ped. I breed off of dogs in the ped. I breed off of both pheno and geno off the dogs in the ped. Because the dogs have to look the part. That's in the back part of the ped. That's further back in the pedigree, and that's why I have the dogs. That's why I'm using the dogs that I'm using right now. And if you look at it, we're gonna get into this in the second part when the second part is popular dog syndrome killing true breeding programs. It's not killing all breeding programs. I'm saying people get enamored by these certain dogs and they go ape shit for them. And I was willing to crash out my whole program for a few dogs. Am I lying, Tyree? Remember you showed me a few dogs? I'm like, yo, I'm gonna hit this dude up. You know what I'm saying? But I got the dogs on my yard already. I need to use to put the pieces to my puzzle together. Now, Eric Soto was on. He says he likes to outcross more than he likes to line breed, but I think that went over a lot of people's head.
What, and also see with the dogs that he likes to breed, once you get to a certain point, you start to lose a lot of size.
Mm-hmm.
When you get too stuck deep into the Rocco stuff, you lose a lot of size and you end up with smaller dogs, which, as he was saying, some things just aren't physically possible. Trying to fit that type of mass and muscle on a dog at that short of a stature, it's not physically capable to live its life comfortably and be the dog that you need to be in the show ring or outside the show ring. Um, which is why with what he said is smart because he's taking a blood that he knows can get short and he knows can drop down in size like real quick.
Hmm.
And he's figured out the key to keeping it at the height he wants. Um, just like we were talking earlier, I told you he had that boy he just let go. He told me a while ago when he got him, he was gonna probably let him go just because he wasn't tall enough for him. He's like he's extreme for he got all the extreme features I like and he's everything, but he doesn't have the height I like. And he kept him longer than I thought he was. Keep it real, you know. He likes a taller dog with mass, which I don't. I mean, I do too. The pockets are cool, like little pockets, but I like a taller pocket. I would like to see an extreme dog properly fit on a standard body frame.
And at one point, at what point are you getting robbed though? At what point is it a pyramid scheme?
When you first get in the breed. People just don't know it.
Right, because if you look at it, Tyree, and this is real deal. A lot of these breeders that's using these dogs, that's these hype breeders, they don't even know how the blood they are using works. They can
I'm gonna,
claim they know how it works, but they really don't.
I'm gonna give you another one. 80% of the bully community is comprised of breeders and show handlers, not customers, not enthusiasts, not people that just like the dog. Breeders, which is the worst part of it because now everybody's picky. Everybody thinks their stuff is better. Everybody thinks they know the way. So now that conflicts the breed from going forward because instead of people doing information and trying to put information out there and show these dogs to the world, we're steadily trying to outbreed the next man in the community, steadily trying to get the next big dog that everybody can breed to in the community versus trying to get a nice dog for the world to want to have.
And not just a nice dog, a complete program. Because when you have a complete program, those nice dogs are gonna come along. Those nice dogs are gonna uh manifest itself. You know what I'm saying? If you're doing the right thing.
There we go. Chuck Charles just said, "Well, that's what I and see when you were saying like I want everybody to tell what they used. Do it. That's pretty much why. It's some people use Alpha Blues, some people use EBs, some people use Oldies. So that right there. Then think about if you take a dog that's predominantly built on Oldie and you just bred it to a female that's predominantly built on EB. Now you got an EB Odie bulldog. You're actually breeding over an American bully because 9 times out of 10 the blood is going to most likely be line bred. If it's
Hmm.
line bred, now you're actually ratio wise you've stuck a ratio over 50% of two other dogs into your bully. So now it's really not a bully anymore. To me, at that point, you're looking at an exotic.
Right. It's not an American bully no more. It's definitely an exotic. But when you said something that was that really stuck with me earlier today when we were talking on the phone. You said
About the knife and give the knife to your companion.
no, nah, not that part.
Oh, okay.
No, I was talking about when you said these breeders used F1s, right? They created F1s. They created F1s and sold F1s like like a complete product. They didn't even put those dogs up or send them to pet homes or something like that. After they use them, fix them, send them to pet homes and create through that dog, create uh the dog they want through that dog. They didn't even wait for third generation to start pushing out. They started selling the straight F1s.
There's a guy out here to breed where he's not the breed no more. And all the reason I can't say too much on like names because I don't really know how much of this deal was put out into the bully world. But the guy had a dog that was top dog, nice, very top notch dog, very nice, everything. and he really didn't do a lot of breeding with people. Didn't really put his dogs out there like that. And there's one guy, he's got one of the best sons off of him. The contract states that he cannot breed that dog with nobody outside his yard. He's only used on his yard to make productions that can be used off the yard. That's the proper way to do things.
Right.
That's how you create yards and lines for and without, you know what I'm saying, you use your stuff to create other stuff without, cutting yourself in the back. By putting dogs, put this in your contracts. Certain dogs shouldn't be able to be bred off of the next breeder's yard. If he's using it to amplify his own program, to create his own productions, cool, that's great. But as far as buying a dog and studying them out to make millions of dollars, that should be dead. That should be in a contract somewhere, because at that point, this is your work. And I say he
Right.
can't use it to push his own yard forward.
Mm-hmm.
Cause that's what we want. We want like right now. If I bought a dog, a male from you, I wouldn't buy him in hopes to just stud him out into the world. It would be more of a thing where I'm using this dog on my dogs, and in those productions, those would be the ones that I put in the world, and I take a stud out of, and I'll start training the stud out and stuff like that. But this isn't my work. This is the pieces to the puzzles for me to create the better work. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I'm supposed to be breeding with other breeders to create a product to go forward, not breeding with them and taking their products to use their work to boost my own shit. And I mean, height wise,
What's popping, Dollar Bill? What's up, Jamae? That's my brother right there. I love you, fam. I love you, man. I'll hit you up later on today. I hit you up after this podcast, or you hit me up after this podcast. Nah, but definitely. What's up, Dollar Bill? Hey, y'all like and share this, please, man. This helps the channel. If y'all like what we talking about, we got 19 people on here, 20 people on here. If y'all like the channel, y'all like what we talking about, please, and you wanted to continue. I mean, he's gonna continue regardless, man. I don't care if there was 1, 2 people on here. It's gonna continue. But it helps the video travel. It helps it move through this maze of videos called YouTube, right? So that's why I stopped putting it on Facebook. That's why I stopped sharing the videos. As far as like I could simulcast where I can put it on Facebook, YouTube, and my page on Facebook. I stopped doing that because it defeated the purpose, because I'm trying to get my videos more looked at on YouTube. I cannot make money off of these videos at all, because I don't even use my original music. I use music from rappers already. That's music that's already copyright. So I got copyright. If you look at my videos and you look at the description, it says copyright. I'm not making nan stamp off these videos. But what the money that I want to make is the knowledge that people get. That's the compensation that I want. I want people to see these videos. I want it to be shared. I want people to see them, man, and learn from them. So please, man, like these videos, or hit that little thumbs up, man. It's not gonna hurt you. Hit that little thumbs, because y'all looking at it on YouTube. Hit that little thumbs up. If you're not gonna share, please hit the thumbs up. I appreciate it.
Oh wow.
What happened?
Hold on, I'm gonna send it to you.
So yeah, we're here, and we just want this breed to be the best it can be. We don't want nobody to get scammed. We don't want nobody to get played. We don't want none of that stuff. So we gonna.
I just sent it to you and whatnot. That's something that I actually kind of want to touch on, something like this, because this is almost about what we're talking about. But I know how you feel. How you feel.
Go ahead. Speak on it. You want to speak on it? Speak on it. It don't matter how I feel.
I'm gonna wait and just throw it in there eventually now, just because I don't want people to think I'm targeting or you feel some type of way about something that's not what they think.
I just don't get along. I just don't get along with the dude, man. I just don't get along. it's just a few things rubbed me the wrong way about the breeder. That was about it. We can, it, you know, it's like we talked before, and it's just like this. He said, I said things about what's the dog name again?
Hangman.
Hangman, and I was using Hangman for clout for my channel, which I'd never do anything like that. I just honestly didn't think Hangman looked like a standard dog. You know what I'm saying? And he might
He looks better today. You know what I'm saying, than back then.
right. He matured more.
Yeah.
Right.
But
That's
I
what's up.
also I said that at one time. I said, he's gonna be, if he does anything like Blue, he'll be okay. I mean, when I first saw Blue, I didn't like him. I felt like he didn't have enough in the body. I liked his front, but in the tuck area, the rear, I didn't see enough. And when they brought him back to Nationals to go up against Hangman, I was like, that's the dog I wanted to see. But I had to remember, he wasn't mature. He was just a big dog for his size at the time. He had to mature more, which the weight that he put on looks amazing on his stature, with the attitude that he brings with it. Like, that weight looks like everything that he needed. Some people said he looks like he was a little overdone compared to Hangman, but I said he's younger. Like, wait till about a year or something when he put on a little more weight, and now I feel like that's where we are. He's starting to look more like a big bully that people would be able to differentiate from that classic to standard phase.
Uh he said put up a Hangman picture so we can see what y'all talking about.
Hold on, let me find it.
The breeder blocked me, man, because he thought I was hating, man. I don't give a damn. You know what I'm saying? I don't care about the breeder. I don't, he's not even a breeder, to be honest with you. He purchased the dog, and that's about it. I mean, the truth be told, we said we're gonna tell the truth. We're gonna tell the truth. You know what I'm saying? I said something about the dog, and what I said was, in pictures, he didn't look like a standard. In the pictures, I never seen a dog in person. I've never hated on a dog. You know why? Why would I hate on a dog that I've never seen before? Or that's a national winner. How can I take your shine away from it? You know what I'm saying? From a dog that's a national winner. I just said he looked a little classic to me. Now, the same thing has been said about Shots, man. And I understand, because I took it personal as well. So I understood what he was talking about. I understood where they're coming from. I understood the hostility. I understood that. Smooth, I never said the dog wasn't beautiful. I just said in pictures it didn't look like
a standard.
A standard. That's all I said, because he was a narrow in the chest. He's tight. His elbows is tight. It's just certain features I was looking at in the pictures that. And you know what people were telling me? If you look at him at a certain angle, if you look at him from the top, I'm talking about these are people that seen him. You know what I'm saying? If you look at him from the top, if you look at him from the dog, you shouldn't have to look at a dog from a certain angle to see that it's a standard. That's just how I feel. That's just my take on it. You know what I'm saying? But Alex basically said that, he had a long ass conversation with me, and we were talking, and he was basically telling me that I was saying all of that. He said, so if you add, in my opinion, no one can say anything. So I was basically just giving my opinion of what the dog looked like in pictures. Not in person.
Send you a little, like, the pictures now, so people can kind of see what you mean. And there's a picture in here that you can actually see where
he matured.
Well, they're in the show. I sent some of the older ones first, so people could get a look of what you saw then, compared, so they can kind of see, like, okay.
Even in videos, Smooth. Just wasn't no pictures. It was videos too, man. If there's people on the ground that's saying that dog looks like a classic too, man, that, like, what the hell? It's a mixed bag, man. Everybody's not saying that dog looks like a standard. Listen, it's a mixed bag. You know what I'm saying? So I was just giving my opinion from the bleachers, man. It don't matter. It don't matter. The dog's a national winner. The dog's father's a national winner. You know what I'm saying? So why get upset with me? You know what I'm saying? Did you send it? Yeah, you sent it.
My short doing that music shit again. Hold
on. Okay, let's get it. Yeah, he damn sure did mature. He looks good. And I never said the dog didn't look good at all, man. You know, people will put words in your mouth. And I knew somebody basically said something. Because when I was when I was saying it, there was people Alex jumped on. He joined my, not joint, but he was on my live. Hold on. He was on my live. What happened, bro?
Man, my joint be sometimes when I go out and I come back in, it be playing like whatever music you started with or a sound and just keep on playing it. But I just sent 2 more pictures of like him, like more recent. These are here kind of like that last year look when he was first, you know.
I just took offense that I was told that I was doing it for clout. You know, but it's just certain things that when I look at a dog, that's what I never said, dog. Oh my God, man. Listen.
Hold on, classic is a turn. No, it's not. Because classic doesn't mean classic is still a class. The only people that look down on classic are the people that don't really realize what they're looking at.
Hey,
that's like saying we look down on pockets.
What? Listen, there's a classic. I said there's a classic that should be the representation of the American bully. All right, Smooth. I said if these dogs hit mainstream, there's one dog I think will be a perfect representation of the breed, and it was a classic. It's a classic dog. It's Alex's wife's dog. What's the boy's name? What's the boy's name again?
I know what you're talking about. I don't know his boy's name.
I can't remember his name. He's a historical dog, and it's just slipping my mind right now. I apologize.
And they got Hangman Brother, which I just sent you that picture too. Ragnar.
So smooth. All of that right there. That's null and void over here.
Facts,
you just putting words in my mouth, dog. You just putting words in my mouth.
Most of the time, it's the terriers that they're talking about and whatnot. The dogs that have the terrier traits shining through.
Yeah, because if you frequent this podcast, I even said a classic dog, Bowser. That's who I was talking about. That dog would be a perfect representation of this breed.
Ragnar is not that much. Hey, Ragnar the one. He Ragnar my type of dog.
You know what I'm saying? Ragnar's a classic.
Nah. When you I sent at the end down there. I just sent it. You see that at the end?
Hold up. So Bowser is the dog that I'm talking about. And I said that on my live, and they got on there. Oh, if you never won nationals, you ain't never won nationals. What you talking about? You got another person's dog. You a handler. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on. That was my gripe. They were telling me I shouldn't be saying nothing. Like, what are you talking about? I shouldn't have an opinion. Listen, I have a podcast.
Go to the one of Hangman standing up in the ring. I think that you see that's the last that's what, and see this right here is the appearance of a classic.
Facts, man. So
This is what a
listen, man.
classic should look like.
And see that, you know what I'm saying?
You see the
Yeah, he
strong
might
rear,
have
the
a hard
shoulders
time.
head. Yeah, he gonna definitely have a hard time on stock off. But
look, that's a perfect dog right there. Listen,
yeah.
y'all take what I'm saying, like
As
see,
an
people like smooth take what I'm saying as disrespect, but they don't peel the onion back because
look at that dog.
They get clouded.
Exactly, like that dog right there. The only thing that I'd change on that dog right there, if it was something that, not me being a breeder, if I was a guy that just wanted a real nice pet that I know I could go out here in the world with and work it, and we can go do things that he can run and play. That's what I want. And you know what I'm saying? Like, that dog can move. That dog can be agile if he needs to. He can have a good amount of breath in his lungs, and he's probably got an open air set where he can walk all day without dying on you and stuff like that. Look at his shoulder set to his rear. If I'm 9 times out of 10 sure,
perfect proportion, man.
Sideways, correct. His shoulders and his rear, his hips line up perfectly.
Like, so people run their mouth, man, and hear what they want to hear instead of listen. That's why I like having conversations with people that can objectively hear things, man.
Facts,
and not just hear them for what they want to hear it for. Like hear what I'm saying and listen to it with an open brain.
Yeah, use it as not as an insult, but use it as, constructive mental criticism. Like, we're just trying to get you to look at stuff from a different way than what you probably always looked at it as, because we've all been there. We've all been in places where we thought something was something, and then it's like, oh, dang, well, why did I think this?
All right, now this further proves what I was saying, right? Look at the chest spread, man. Look how tight the elbows are, man. That's a classic frame. That's a classic frame. Yeah, he has a beautiful head. This is a beautiful dog. You feel what I'm saying? I never said the dog wasn't beautiful, man. People just take what I say because it's me a lot. You know what I'm saying? And just roll a dice on it and be crapping out and act like they done hit their point. Nah, you ain't hit your point. You just crap the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? I know what I'm talking about. When I'm looking at these dogs, I know what I'm talking. I just ain't running my mouth. People, I've been there. You people, listen. There was a judge that told the truth, and he said, "Yo, in a couple years, Shots Fired is gonna be considered a classic dog. Watch what I'm telling you. Watch." And I was like, "What the fuck you mean? He's like 90 pounds, man." He was like, "I ain't talking about his size. I'm talking." And it was a senior judge too. And he said his frame, everybody looks at the size of the dog, looks at the bone, looks at the headpiece, but they're not looking at the total frame of the dog. That also makes up an American Bully. So y'all can go to hell with that. I'm hating on the dog, and this. I never said the dog wasn't beautiful. And this right here, the statement right here that Smooth made right here, is dumb as fuck. Sorry. That's my opinion. Claiming a classic is saying he don't look good. That's dumb as shit right there. That's the dumbest shit ever, bruh. When I said Bowser would be the perfect representation for the American Bully as a whole, to introduce these dogs to the world, Bowser would be a perfect example. Why? That dog can, when he goes in a ring, he has a presence about him. I've seen this dog in person. I've been in a ring against this dog. All right. So sitting up here claiming that this is a dumbass statement right here. I'm sorry, Smooth. That's dumb. It's dumb. It's stupid. I'm looking at the dog right here, and if you can't break a dog down, then I'm sorry. If you cannot visually see that this dog has classic traits, then that's not on me. Sorry, that's on you. The pic shows that he doesn't have the substance in the chest that a standard should have. Man, I ain't gonna say. Listen, man. Thank you so much, Blackjack.
7,
and it's more than just that. It's more than just that. It's more than that.
7.
His head is not his head is not even proportioned to his body. Now he was younger in this picture. Now he probably looks way different now.
Nah, fact. It's the next picture. I think is the next 2 pictures are his most recent time.
Nah, he still looked the same, bro. Now he still looked the same.
Now I'm saying the next down right there. I think that one.
Nah, he looked the same to me.
That's September, I believe, right there.
He looked like he put a little bit more weight. He got a way better shoulder set than both of them dogs he in the ring with. Way better.
That's the thing. He was bigger than this right here, and they look like they cut him down for this.
But
show.
look at the rear though.
Yeah,
you see what I'm saying?
He's explosive though. Yeah, that's what you want. You want that touch.
No. Look, the dog behind him has a more. It looks like he has a stronger rear than Hangman.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, the front dog rear.
I'm talking about I'm talking about a complete dog as a whole. I'm not talking about bits and parts of I'm talking about as a whole. All right. And he's a little bit too necky for me, man. I like a dog that don't have no neck. They just head and shoulders. Because they got too much crest. I want a proper bullier classic with good structure. No overdone pockets or standards for me. I love standards.
What dog you talking about, Chuck?
He just saying it what he likes.
No, I'm saying I was talking about which dog was Chuck talking about. I
don't know. I'm not sure. Which dog are you talking about, Chuck? And he said that rear isn't strong, in my opinion.
The Skywalker has a better rear than
he's saying Hangman.
Stronger rear than Hangman.
He's saying Hangman.
Yeah, of course.
And I definitely don't want no overdone pocket. I don't want no dog that's overdone. I love balance. Yes, he does have better rear and turn to stifle. Definitely. The dog in the back. And when we talking about, and he's a little bit longer in the back, in his top line. A slight, but that dog in front of him is way longer. Sorry.
I don't like the front dogs complete.
Me neither. I don't. He don't have.
I don't know if it's the stack or.
Nah, it's not the stack. Look who's stacking them, man. It's not the stack.
Oh yeah. Never mind.
That's Hannah, man. You crazy as hell. That's the dog.
I'm gonna say this now. If Hannah ever got a dog in the ring and you can't tell if it's the stack or if it's a dog, it's not the stack. It's the dog.
Ain't. It's not.
It's the dog.
She's the vet. And not just her. I mean, everybody in that show ring is a vet. They know what they're doing. They on top of their game. These are some of the best. These are some of the best handlers in the world. When you're talking about American bullies, when you're talking about dogs, period. These 3 people are the best handlers in the world. I would feel safe with my dogs and these 3 people's hands right here. At least the 2 women in the ring. I know for a fact.
These 3 people and that judge from National last year, the white boy with the scruffy beard, man, I'm talking that's a dream team right there. Because he was kicking everything up out the ring left and right. Hey, you gone. Hey, too extreme, gone. You extreme, gone. I said, I like him. Y'all need to bring him back next year.
So people taking what I say, and I'm pretty sure there's people that, you talk about Hangman again. Nah, man, the dog's a beautiful dog. He's a beautiful representation of the breed. And I'm gonna go back to what I've said before. A lot of y'all don't need to be breeding these dogs, right? Because y'all think that these dogs are complete. And we ain't even near completion of these dogs, bruh. A lot of y'all don't need to be breeders.
Chuck
That's a
Charles,
fact.
what I always knew, the shin was just to help the dog line. That's how you line the dog up when you get
Listen,
ready to start the dog.
Hangman is a perfect dog to build a program off of. If you know what you're doing, Hangman is a perfect dog to to for his children to carry his legacy and to see where the improvements come from. This is where skill separates non-skilled breeders.
He got
When
some nice kids too.
that's what I'm saying. That's what it's supposed to happen. They said that his legacy is supposed to be built off of his children. When the dog is a dog is a new breed.
Somebody said something about 7 earlier. I wanna now let's keep going here, and then we gonna go on. But yeah, let's
Somebody
keep going.
said his brother Cerberus has a better
Seven,
rear
yeah,
too.
yeah. Cerberus look good. I like him. All
Like
his kids, all his brothers and
a
sisters.
lot of y'all think like this is the Frenchie or some shit like that. Like, what's wrong with y'all, man? Y'all don't have a broad vision of these dogs. That's why y'all need to get up out of here. Y'all need to leave these dogs alone, man. Y'all need to stop. Because y'all don't have a clear picture. Y'all judgment is cloudy as hell, man. Hold up. Somebody probably like, oh, my wife called me. Shit. Go ahead. Go ahead and speak to the people. Let me call my wife back.
All right. I wish you would change the photo. But yeah, so back to the whole. So to me, out of the last, well, let's say 4 to 5 national winners, I think that Hangman is the better dog. So that's Ragnar right there. That's Hangman's brother Ragnar right there. That's a bad dog. I like him. This is almost along the lines of what he likes. Less neck, head, and shoulders. That's all he is right there. Compared to Hangman, who has a little more neck, this dog right here is. Look at the top right photo.
So,
Look where his
quick
head
question.
is.
Quick question. Did this dude breed these? Did he produce these dogs?
This is Hangman's brother, so he came out the same litter.
Yeah, he produced these dogs.
Who that dude right there?
Yeah,
I don't even know. I don't know who that is.
that's Hangman's owner. I'm just
Oh,
thinking
that's
if he produced
oh,
these dogs, I mean, I kind of stuck my goddamn foot in my mouth. I stuck my foot in my mouth and I apologize.
the whole
He
litter
produced
was fine. I think
he produced some nice ass dogs, and I gotta take that back. I gotta take that back because if he produced these dogs, then I stuck my foot in my mouth and I apologize. I'm gonna call my wife real quick.
yeah, yeah, y'all. That Brick House. I do agree. If he had a little more upper head, that area and stuff, yeah, he'd be like he'd have everything compared to the other dogs. Yeah, that's really all it is, bro. He need a little more upper head and a slight bit of jawline, and that'll box his head out. Triple shot kennels. Yeah, we're gonna have to go look that up. I want to see what else is on that litter. I've seen, I think, 4 of the dogs, including Hangman. I want to say it was like a 6 piece. There were 2 girls on that litter, 2 or 3 girls, something like that. I'm tripping. I'm sitting up here trying to swipe swipe the picture. Go, hold on, wait. So let's talk about this right fast. Notch, #1 in the ABKC. This was last month. Look at that dog. That is a beautiful dog. From the distance of this photo, how it's taken and whatnot, like head to Carlos he ain't no short guy, you know. So look where that dog's head lays at, around the top of his knee. That's a nice dog. There's one more brother. I think they're all champions. Yeah. Uh, Ragnar, Heyman, Cerberus, and uh, I see the dog, but I don't know his name. hmm I see this dog right here, Notch and Hangman. I wish I could have like a side by side photo of them. Um, I think this is more of what people want wanted to see out of Hangman, a dog with this type of body. I'd like to see Hangman's rear on this dog, but you know, yeah, boys. Yeah, man. I'm trying to. Hey, I've been. I ain't never been one to. They be always like, don't pay attention to other people's stuff. Why? Every breeding, every time you see something, somebody posts. Every time you see something somebody buys, it's a part of it's a part of the puzzle, whether you use it or not. It's part of the lesson plan. You look at the pedigree, you break it down. You look at the pedigree and see if it matches up with the dog that they're showing you, and from there, that it helps you gain a mental guide. Today, I can look at most dogs in person and be like, all right, that dog off Samson, that dog's Louis V. That dog right there is, zero. I can see it just based off like the traits I see flowing through these dogs and from where certain things come from. Um, which ones? You talking about you talking about Carlos Joyce right there or Hey man? Oh yeah, I was looking for a picture of Seven. Let me see if I can find a picture of Seven. What's Seven's kennel name, y'all? Is he a champion? Seven's a champion. Was he a grand champion? Do he got a title? Nah, he can't be no grand champion. He's too extreme. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to find a picture of this dog for y'all. 'Cause I want to show y'all a comparison. I want y'all to see something. Y'all, who said it earlier, but somebody said something about Seven.
My bad.
Hey, what's Seven's name?
What's up?
Oh, wait, hold on. I see it right here. I see him. Hold on. Nah, because it was something I wanted to show somebody. I seen they said something about Seven earlier.
Somebody said SSS bullies.
SSS.
Hey man, hey listen. I don't just be talking. Listen, this is my first breed, and it's sad. It's sad. I listen. My parents. If y'all know about anything about the people from the islands, right, that moved to America, I'm a first generation American, right. So my parents and my family weren't on dogs, man. They was trying to get acclimated to this country. All right. I was raised different. I wasn't raised like, an typical American child. I was raised different. I wasn't raised up. I didn't have uncles that had dogs and got into dogs. And, my mom didn't marry into a family that was into dogs and all of that stuff. An American bully is my first breed, a dog. I learned about American bullies and did my due diligence by being in the show ring, learning the standard, and really breaking it down and understanding it. And it just didn't happen in one day. And it's sad. It's sad, right? That there's people that's been in the dogs for damn near their whole life. Their whole life, man, and can't understand what it is with this breed, man. Y'all are slowing us down, man. A lot of y'all can't break a dog down, man, and actually see, yo, this breed isn't complete. What you're seeing, these dogs that you're enamored by, their legacy needs to be built on for the perfect dog. They children are gonna take that that role as their perfect dog. Not them. Not no shots. He's far from a perfect dog. Far from a perfect dog. I'm trying to build on the legacy of him, his mother, and the dogs behind him. I'm trying to build on that. Y'all sitting up here talking about, oh, a dog, you calling a dog, basically you saying the class. Man, are you like, I ain't gonna say that word, but are you like remedial? Are you like, you slow? You must be slow. You got to be slow. Who this dog is right here? That's a beautiful dog right
That's
there.
Notch.
You see what I'm saying? Now this dog,
That's Chaco.
he's a pocket or a standard?
That Chaco was a standard.
Dog, look at this. This screams American Bully. From the chest, head, shoulders. I would definitely love to see a side shot of this dog.
Hold on, I got you.
This is what you see what I'm saying? This is what an American Bully should look like as far as a frame. When we start speaking about frames, right? He ain't bowed out. His shoulders don't look like it's popping out the sockets. No, that's a dope shoulder set, a muscular shoulder set. And I'm gonna tell you something else I don't like. I do not like smooth dogs. All right. I think they're the most unattractive thing. A smooth American Bully is one of the most unattractive things to me, period. I don't care how he stack up. I don't care how his stifles look. I don't care how his croup looks. I don't care how his pasterns look. I don't care if he got cat feet. I don't care. I don't want nothing to do with that dog. Bad pasterns, a bad chest spread, and a smooth dog, man. That's a no for me, sir. Sorry. It is a no for me. So y'all can go around here and y'all can act like y'all know what American Bully, you know what I'm saying, is supposed to look like. I'm not looking at the dogs in front of us. I'm not looking at the perfect dog has not been produced yet. The perfect American Bully has not been produced yet. All of these dogs are just pieces of a puzzle. I got you. You just sent it?
Yeah, I sent 2. And I sent 3. The last one is 7.
Hold up.
Yeah, there you go. That's 7 right there. So if you look at now this one and you go back one picture, that's Chaco. Now, Eric, right before Chaco died, he said it was a show coming up. He was going to take Chaco to stand beside 7. Who's the better dog? They not far off on height. They both standards now. They not far off on height. That's the best side shot I could find at his most recent. This was like a week before he died.
Mm-hmm.
That's when Eric took him to the King of the Ring or the Rumble in the Jungle or something like that.
Who won that? Who won the Rumble in the Jungle?
Back then, I don't even know. I know that he did. He won something big that day because that night he had people from everywhere around the world wanting some Chaco that night.
Like, these dogs are pieces to a puzzle. What's going on, fam? What's popping?
I've seen that dog in person, bro. I've seen him move. Like,
he said that was a Jacksonville show.
Oh, okay.
He probably wants some money.
I've seen dogs like I've seen him move like bro can move like Eric got a nice big yard, bro. Like he would throw the ball far, and bro would take off. Like I'm talking about like a speeding bullet, beautiful. Like when he's in motion, beautiful. To be able to carry that type of mass and still be able to truck it along and bring it back, you know, like that's a dog. That seven slouched in that picture, but still, like I ain't never really cared for. I ain't never liked Seven's chest. I
That's
feel
seven
like
right there. No, that's
no,
Choco.
that's Choco right there. Seven
You
the other
talking about right
dog.
here?
Yeah,
Right here.
I ain't never liked Seven's chest. If it's his shoulder set sits so far out,
Yeah,
his
I
chest
don't
look like
like.
it's got
See,
that
the
line pull in it.
the chest makes the shoulder set look bad. To
Mm-hmm.
me, when you look at a bad chest, it makes the shoulder set look bad. When you look at it head on.
Bad shoulders make the chest look bad.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, there you go. But this is sad. It's sad that a person like me that just got into dogs sees what these dogs are, and that's pieces to a puzzle. Now actually see what these dogs are. Anybody trying to sell you one of these dogs is like that. You ain't gonna get no better than this. Is scamming you. Just like Tyree said, a pyramid scheme. Oh, if you get this dog, then you breed this dog to this dog, then you probably can get this. Then you breed this dog to this dog. You know what I'm saying?
I tell you, one number one sellers in the world.
I'm sorry. If I don't speak my truth, then listen. If anybody feel different from me, please just put it in the chat. You don't have to hold your fingers back, man. Type what you got to type, man. Let me know how you feel, because I have a lot to learn. I have a lot to learn, man, with dogs, period. I know about American bullies, but I have a lot to learn about dogs. But it's sad, like I said, man, that this is the first breed of dog that I ever got into, that I ever owned, that I'm light years ahead of a lot of y'all's thinking. It's sad, man. And I shout out to my mentors. Tyree is one of them. But shout out to my mentors, man, that helped me come to this frame of thinking. All of them. Because it's not just one of them that help my thought process to be the way it is. But once you come to the realization that all of these dogs that you're looking at are pieces to a puzzle, and Chuck Charles just said, a lot of shoulder sets off due to breeders focus more on rear angulation, like front shoulders angulation doesn't exist. That's a fact. We can only go so wide in the chest before we throw shoulder set off. That's a fact. And not just that, we're gonna start creating more of these dogs that have bloat.
End tables. That's what I call them, end tables. And that's how they stand. And when they start to run, if you take a table, an end table or a chair, and you rock it back and forth, that's how these dogs be running. They sit so far out, they can't get a good, and they're so short. It's the movement looks terrible. And nobody's like, people only see the mass and making it thick, but when it goes to move and it's so wide that it has to teeter and totter to move,
their legs go like this. Their legs go like this.
Yeah.
Their legs go like that.
They swim. Their legs are swimming as they're moving, and it makes the whole dog look like it's dun 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 dun.
Like it's the facts. Now let me clarify. Listen, I think that Hangman is a beautiful specimen. All right. I cannot wait to see what the legacy he leaves behind with his children, grandchildren, great grandchildren, and how it's properly bred, or a program that was surrounded by him and a couple other dogs within that program, within his bloodline, not his program, but within that bloodline, because that's what has to happen to produce a beautiful specimen of dogs, man. You have to capitalize not just off that dog. There has to be something more attractive than that dog. It has to be dogs behind him.
You know what's sad though? It probably won't happen just because the fact that, you know, Blue, they never really did as much with Blue as I feel like they could have. Took Heyman, and you know, since he's won, he has breeders out there, but it's not like what I would think. I feel like out of the last 7 American bullies to win nationals, there's only one to have some real traction in the bully world that presents what he is and what he's doing to the breed as one dog, and that's Samson.
Yeah, facts.
Samson's got this. He's since he's won. Before that, he
put a stamp on it.
National winners. He's got grand champions everywhere.
That dog's a limousine in the back, though. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. He a limo in the back, but he is producing some beautiful dogs.
Yeah, for his time period, I mean, I feel like one, he was a little bit bigger back then too. When they had him in the ring, they had a little more weight on him and stuff, which kind of hid some of those type of features.
Oh, I was in the ring with him. I made the cut. I made the cut before the final cut in nationals with shots in that ring, dog. I was there. There. I'm not just sitting here talking shit, man. I was knee deep in the mud, bruh. Like I made it was like 4 cuts. Nope, it was 5 cuts. That's how many grand champions was in the ring.
I remember that shit. I was like, damn, boy, they ain't gonna never get these dogs out there. I was like, yeah, he gonna have to send them dogs around 3-4 times to see everybody.
So I definitely made the cut before the final cut. You know, and I was honored because those dogs was awesome. I was honored to make it that far because the year before that, I didn't even make the cut. Shots didn't even make the cut. 2018, no. Everybody get out of the ring except for these 4 dogs. Bop, 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 bop. And I was like, damn, I was just honored to be in the ring because, you know what I'm saying? I was just honored to be in the ring with all of these dogs. What's that tri dog that Mexican dude owned? I can't remember that dude's name, man. What's the dog name, bruh? It was a black and brown tri. Him and his wife, I think they got in a divorce and they got kind of ugly. And she wasn't signing any breedings that the dog. She wasn't honoring any breedings. What's this dog's name, man? El Toro. Bruh. El Toro was sitting, dog. 2019? Dog, that dog was sitting right behind me. Listen, Blackjack, if the El Toro was sitting right behind you with your dog stacked up, dog, how would you feel? Dog, it's a fucking legend. El Toro was a legend, is a legend. Right? So, I'm sorry, I don't mean to like disregard other people and just call them. I wasn't trying to call Smooth stupid. I just said his outtake. Damn, he just died? Damn. I
thought you knew. He died.
Nah, man, I ain't know. What? Man.
There's a lot of them that done passed in the last month for real. About 4 or 5 older school dogs, I think.
Yo, that dog. Oh my God, man. And yo, we made the cut over him, Blackjack. We made the cut over a legendary dog. Then the next year, it was what's that dog we were talking about? That big ass dog we were talking about? you had mentioned his name, Tyree. You say he would. You said nah. It was a. You said, hey, that was, hey, that's what's up. I'm sorry. Hey, he said he give me the middle finger. I can take it fair. I can take it fair, man. I didn't mean it as disrespect, dog. I ain't call you dumb. I said I said that outtake of the. I didn't say because look, Smooth. You add a lot of substance to this platform, bro. I'm just saying that outtake that you said that I call it just because I call a dog a classic.
Yeah, he said
I said that outtake was
that's
stupid.
A statement, not you, bro.
Yes, I didn't say you.
Basically,
so I apologize. I apologize. I apologize, man. I apologize. I'm sorry. I just get amped up, bro.
Not you, bro.
Yeah, I just get amped up.
He not.
I just get amped up.
A person like that disrespecting nobody unless they really fucked with him. So I mean, I think it's just when he gets talking sometimes, some of his words do kind of move together. So you probably will miss it if you don't, catch on.
I don't know. You did say anybody say a classic. You know what I'm saying? So hey. But let's not go back there. You know what I'm saying? But hey, Smooth, I love you, dog. I love you, man. You got my number, don't you? You could call me up. Right, Smooth? I think you got my number. So, like, come on, bro. You can there's not too many people that got my cell phone number, bro. You can actually reach out to me and talk to me. But it is sad that people who are all right there, Smooth. Come on, bro. I'm sorry, bro. I apologize, man. If I offended you, I'm sorry. And you shot me the bird. Look, that said fuck me, and that's not no opinion. That's fuck me.
I just don't really understand, like, ain't nobody.
Hey, look at my brother. My brother talking about you're a bully. Nah, man. Man, just be caught up in the moment. He did not mean no disrespect at all. Nah, I didn't, man. I didn't at all, man. But I took it as disrespect when Alex Ferrero hit me up and basically said that he said what he was breaking all this shit down and all of how a dog's supposed to look. Man, that shit, you can miss me with all that shit. You know what I'm saying? You can miss me with all that. You know what I'm saying? Because I took total disrespect when you said I was using that dog as clout. The fuck? How? When I'm looking, if you know so much, if you so knowledgeable and making these posts, these long ass posts about how a dog should look and all this shit, and you can't break a dog down that's right in front of you, I don't want to hear that shit. All that knowledge is null and void, man. Sorry.
Boy, shut up.
And let's go by the numbers. Your dog better be a damn legend. All them fucking breeders that he had.
Lucky's actually, that's what I had said him earlier, y'all. Lucky's doing a breeding that was just confirmed to a Lucky granddaughter. And I'm not gonna lie, that Lucky granddaughter is one of the better Lucky granddaughters I've ever seen. Like, she's 80. Well, he put a picture up showing her health record when he took her to the doctor. Says she's like 89 pounds. She is a thick girl, so hopefully we actually get to see. I think we'll see that bull come out of this breeding because of how it's bred. Actually,
that's good. That's good for him. That's shout out to him.
Yo, get your ass down.
All right, shout out to him.
I hit that boy with a Sparta kick just then.
Shout out to Lucky Luciano. He is a legend. But shit, if I had over that many breedings with shots, man, he better have all of those champions and grand champions. So I don't look at it like that. I look at percentages of how the dog. I don't look at how many breedings the dog has and he got so many champions. Nah, I go deeper than that. Man. I go at some point you got to go by percentages. You got to go by a percentage of how many of these breedings that he's had versus champions and grand champions. Then you got to look at how many. Because I'm sorry, I don't mean to sound like like shit's easy to do, but it's not that hard to champ out a dog in these registries. What's up, beautiful? She peed. And I just took him out. Well, it's been an hour and 21 minutes to be exact. So, hold on. Let me take care of this. You got it? All right. Yeah. Jermaine said, "What's up, Tony?" Yeah,
y'all. Yeah, No Bullshit TV. New segment coming on Wednesdays. All Bullshit TV, hosted by Miss Tony and whatnot. She coming to goddamn put her shit out.
Yeah, he said you about to have a. He said you about to have a new segment on
Wednesdays.
What's it called?
No Bullshit. All Bullshit TV.
All Bullshit TV.
Exactly.
Tyrese stupid.
It is. That's what I said.
That's what you said.
And she said she ain't holding out no feelings. She said she don't care. She gonna break it all down. She ain't breaking she breaking these handlers and breeders down, not just dogs.
Hey, I'm not. I felt disrespected, right? That I was looking at a dog properly, right? I was looking at a frame of a dog properly, and I was villainized about it. People were saying I was a hater. You know who was saying I was a hater? People. I heard that, bro.
Oh, you heard? I didn't think you heard that.
Yeah. The people who was using the dog, the people who was using Hangman and future breedings, you think it's water? Nah, I just cleaned up something that I thought she peed and I said it was water. So I gave her that grace right there. And I ain't smack her up under her jaw.
That nigga said, "No, she about to get this smack this time. We don't get
She gonna get it. She gonna get it." So I just looked at her funny, like, girl, and she looked at me like, but I was looked at as a villain. I was looked at as a hater because I was looking at a dog. I was looking at this dog a certain way.
That's how I be feeling. I was looked at as a hater. When all I wanted to do was make sure we didn't let no BS into the breed. But hey.
Let me find this picture of Shots. And why I took it, because I don't believe Shots has a frame like no classic. And he was mentioning Shots and he has a way bigger head than Shots Fired. He basically was like shitting on Shots Fired on the phone with me. And I was like, dog, I said, I'm not comparing. I said, bro, Shots is retired, dog. Why are you comparing this dog to my dog?
Everybody dog got a bigger head than this, but that dog ain't in the top running that year.
Nah, he was comparing them to Hangman. Oh, nah, he don't got no dog in no top running. You know what I'm saying? And I can't really talk shit because I ain't produce a dog that's ever been in the top running. But I had a female that could. I produced
the top running though with a dog.
At the time, I did produce the third youngest female grand champion in ABKC history. I got that under my belt.
I'm going for the youngest.
I produced 4 champions and grand champions off of shots fired within my short time of breeding.
In the next 3 years, y'all, I'm gonna have the youngest grand champion next to Nicky Jam. Watch. Nicky Jam, the youngest grand champion to touch the ring. I don't think anybody's took that title from him yet. Blue Force, that black label blood.
So I was villainized, man. People were all over the and you know what was crazy? There was so many people, and I'm gonna tell you what's messed up and what's wrong, right? They kind of like shitted on the dog, like the public, like the people who didn't like it, judges included, they shitted on Hangman, and I think that dog deserved way more respect than what he actually got, because it's a beautiful dog, man. I know it might sound like a backhanded compliment, but
It's just people are. That's just like, you ain't got to be racist, but if somebody around you do something racist, everybody just assume that that's you. So just because some people, y'all got in an argument, people feel like you broke a dog down upon the term classic, you automatically said that dog is trash, or you hate Alex, or you know what I'm saying? And it's like, it's not that. It's just when these eyes look at that dog and we break this dog down based on the written standard. We can't. I mean, eyes ain't lying. If I can read a paper and check off everything I see, that's a classic. Or it's a premature standard. He hasn't came into his own yet. You know, that happens. Some dogs, they be.
man, I'm finna show you a picture of shots fired when he was 13 months.
Show them boys tribal.
18. Nah, they'll see him Saturday. I'm gonna let people see him Saturday, dog. And I'm producing. Listen, hold up. Let me see. Hold up. What somebody said, Benny. He said, "Bro, you made a lot of amazing points in your Facebook Live the other day. Can I put my 2 cents?" For sure. Hey, I'm gonna put the link. This is an open forum. I'm gonna put the link in the chat. You want to join the platform? Yeah, this is the difference between us and other platforms, bro. We don't stifle people. We don't muzzle people to not speak their truth, or not to jump on here and to even challenge us. Because guess what? I might learn something that's going to help me in the long run, even if I'd rather be wrong. You hear what I'm saying? I'd rather be wrong, man. And you correct me and me move forward in a proper direction, bro. Instead of me wallowing in my ignorance, bro. I'm sorry. I'd rather know the truth and to move forward on that. That's just me. I was loading up. That's just me. Hold up. Let me see. I think Shots was 18 months right here. He went by 18 months right here.
Bro, what's wrong with you, bro? You gotta go out of some shit.
Shots was 18 months right here. Sorry, the pitch ain't. Hold up. He was 18 months right here.
He look like he's supposed to be wearing a suit.
I'm sorry, that picture was a little blurry. Far from a perfect dog, but this is the dog that I'm building off of. This is the dog, and it's not just him, it's his mother that I focused on. And I came to that realization through my wife. Through my wife, man. Not just I didn't create the understanding of, yo, you should build through charisma. Nah, my wife don't know nothing about pedigree. My wife just knows that the mother produced often, often beautiful dogs. And this is what you surround yourself by. This another picture. This was in 2000. This was in Houston for Nationals in 2018. 2019, sorry. He was 2 years old. Let me see. Point one. I used to follow Terrell hard until I started to notice things that didn't make sense. This isn't meant to be a shot at Terrell by any means. I've been a breeder for 12 years and I refuse to. Okay. Marco Suarez and Oscar Gomez are 12 to 15 years deep in jail. I will start listening. I will listen to them. That's some real shit. Listen, even if you don't like somebody's program, you can learn something from them because they got the experience, and you could take something from their experience and add it to what you got to do, and it can help excel you. It can actually help you. I produced this boy right here, Gorilla Zoe. Let me see if I can find champion Gorilla Zoe. That's a shots fired son, 2-time Waffle House. Let me see if I can find. Sorry, this is Eric Soto's dogs. My bad. But yeah, I produced this dog, man. And without trying, without any knowledge, this is my first breeding. This dog came off my first breeding. And the female, I had 2 breeders at once. I know y'all get tired of looking at this bitch. I love you, beautiful. Man, I can show y'all puppies that I done produced, bro. I'm talking about dog. That ain't here. That I sold to pet homes. That could have grand champed and champed out. I could have had, dog, listen, I could have had at least 10 to 15 champions and grand champions. At least. At least, man. Let me see if it shows up. There she go. There she go. And this is another, because I had 2 litters on the ground at once. My first time breeding. Lady Majesty. This was at the time, I think it was 2019. Hold on, let me get to Benny's points real quick. Point 2, you are 100% right, and that most of the original breeders lied about what was really going on. You look up all edge dogs like Corrupt or Rambo and look way more like a bulldog than Rocco. And you hit the nail on the head with the breathing issues. Whether these old breeders were aware of the breathing issues or knew about it and lied, it always has been an issue. Always. Thank you, sir. Point 3, people forget that the true art of dog breeding is the concept of form follows function and function follows form. Bruh, this dude is dropping some knowledge. Meaning the dog's purpose will follow and dictate what the dog looks like, and vice versa. Currently, there are 20 breeds of dogs that are considered I know what you're talking about. I can't say that word. Can you say this word, babe? Come here. You know I can't spell it for you. You understand?
What?
Branchia.
Brachiocephalic. The brachia stuff.
The throat. I know what it means. Yeah. I know it means the throat. Brachiocephalic. It's not just the throat. It's actually connected from the it's a muzzle. There's a muzzle thing that have issues with a long palate. These are breeds that have been established for centuries. The breeds are aware that they have palate. Hold on. All right. Aware that they let me see if I hit the right thing. Yep. The breed aware that they have palate issues, but decide that some point that they want a specific look. So they decide to lock in on what they lock in a look on that look with the understanding a hog gonna be hog hunter or a marathon runner. Example of this. Hold on, bring him on. Let me bring Jerry James on. What's poppin', fam?
Hey man, how you doing?
Hey, I'm doing good. That's a bad bitch. I want my XL to look like. I want that look on my XL. That's what's up. He said a marathon runner. Example of this are the Pug, King Corso, Boxer. I can't say that name right. What's that dog right there? After Boxer.
Lhasa Apso.
Lhasa Apso. What's that? Sharpel. And you hit Sharpay. And you hit the nail on the head when you said that there are degrees of soft palate issues. For instance, the Bull Mastiff has this. So part of being an ethical breeder of a Bull Mastiff is monitoring the degree of how bad the soft palate gets, not erase the type of muzzle and headpiece. You do that, guess what? No more Bull Mastiff. My point being is that everyone talks about the headpiece being the defining feature of the American Bully. Okay, well, what does that look like from the outside and the inside? Facts. Hey, me and Jerry had a discussion about this a few days ago, man. Me and Jerry actually had a discussion on the phone. We was on the phone for about a good 20-30 minutes, man. I was getting my tire changed. And we actually talked about this. You know, you cannot erase the soft palate. I told him, all right, so when me and Terrell went through our little thing, right? This dude hit me up. He said, you didn't tell me Shots Fired had a soft palate issue. I said, bruh, I went back, screenshotted it, and the conversation was this. Listen, bro, if your female has a soft palate issue or closed nares or anything like that, Shots didn't have closed nares. But if she has any brachial issues, I would let you know that Shots Fired did too. I had a surgery on him, right? And I was open and honest with him. Now, this person went off on me, made a post about me, how I'm a piece of crap. I'm lying to people who want to use Shots Fired. I'm a liar and blah, 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 right? But then I sent him the screenshot. And he was like, oh, I didn't see that. Oh, yeah? Yeah, okay, you didn't see that. All right, cool. And before I sent him the screenshot, he told me the lock-in I sent, consider that a gift for me. I don't want to breed to your dog no more. Cool, all right. But guess what? I told him, I said, yo, send me a picture of your bitch. He was like, nah, I ain't send it. So I started scrolling. Found the picture of the female that he sent me, because obviously he sent me a picture of her before, right? Her nares were closed like a motherfucker. I'm talking about tighter than a snail's pussy. Tight. So I said, bruh, you a hypocrite, because Number one, your female's nares are super tight. So I know your dog has brachial issues, bruh. I know your dog. There's nothing you can tell me because yet you're just looking at the soft palate when the muzzle is also connected to the brachial as well, the brachial issues of these dogs, right? And he was like, the vet said my dog was good. I said, bruh, run your dog as hard as you can. As soon as you see that bitch's tongue curl, don't come back to me. Don't come tell me shit because you're gonna hear it. And a couple of weeks passed by, he hit me up, bruh. Nice as fuck, nice as hell. Hold on, let me not lose this right here. But nice as hell.
Chuck Charles, I know somebody that saw Corrupt come out at the mama. Put it that way. Just I know somebody that watched the breeding that went down to like produce Corrupt.
So nice as hell. Nice as hell, man. He came to me super nice. Yo, man, can I that stud feet, can we work something out? No, you said it was a gift. I got a screenshot of that. You said it was a gift. You ain't want to breed to shots fired no more because of what Terrell said, right? And then after Terrell, I had started diving because I really was ignorant to the brachial issues of this breed. And I thank Terrell for that back and forth that we went through because he made me do a deep dive into research of these dogs, right? And so I did my deep dive and I came up with the conclusion that all of these dogs have soft palate issues. It's either not very serious at all to where their throat can collapse, where to the point where they can't even eat food. It gets that bad. Like I did my due diligence because I love these dogs. I don't want to go. And if you love this breed, if you love your dogs, you're going to get the proper procedures done to your dog so it can live. Because that's the number one important thing. Hold on, let me read what he says. That form will define its function. So say hypothetical. If you got 3, man, you need to jump on here, Benny. For real, man. We need to hit my inbox up. If we friends on Facebook, hit my inbox up. If you're not friends with me on Facebook, go to my DJ Joey Duval page or No Bullish Kennels. No Bullish Kennels. So we can further this conversation so you can jump on. But he's spitting some knowledge, bruh. He said, so hypothetically, if we got 3 stellar examples of Notch, SBK, Musculin, and Hangman.
Yeah.
Everyone can argue that these are great examples. But if we brought hold up. But if we brought all 3 of these dogs into the vet and incubated them and saw that they all had very varying degrees of soft palate issues, would we stop breeding to them? I'm not saying what the right answer is to that. I'm telling you what the right answer is. No, we wouldn't.
Who is this? Is this guy me from the future or something?
He probably is, bro.
Because that's a question that that's something I would have said. Like
he said, but if you have a dog with a stout bully muzzle, there is 100% chance that dog has some degree of soft palate issue.
Yep.
Even if you can't hear it. Dog, I told Jerry that, man, like a few days ago. Last week, man, last Friday, matter of fact. It was Friday, matter of fact. It was earlier than it was Friday. Now we had that conversation this past Friday. Forms following function. That's what you'll get. That look. Yo. And as a community, we need to do what other breeders like Cane Corsos, Bull Masters, Boxers did and say either we want a bullier head with the understanding that it will be soft palate issues. Facts, man.
But the thing about that is, over time, that could be. Excuse me. It's one of them things I feel like over time it's like If we would have kept going with evolution and just correctly breeding, sticking to a real breeding plan of how to breed, we would get those heads with the correct muzzles and things of that nature. But we've accelerated time so many times now, bringing in different types of bulldogs, four or five different bulldogs in the breed right now. Now think about when they all meet up in one magical breeding somewhere. Yeah, the dog's gonna be very bully, very nice dog, very, but he's gonna have every problem in the world. Um, Hell, I've got edge dogs that are very bully, and even them, I can tell that they have a minor soft palate issue. I could tell just by how they sound when they be trumping. I've got some dog like my boy Ruger and Missy. Those are some of the cleanest dogs, inside and out, tested that I've got. Period. No issues with hips, no soft palates, no allergies, no nothing. They don't have one bad thing that I can think of that these American bullies carry in them. But if you look at the Peds, like they're strictly edge dogs, and that's not saying that any other bloodline carries this, that, and the third, or edge don't. But if you look at how they're built from dogs that are not the hype dogs or the common dogs that you would naturally see. Very selectively bred, very selectively line bred and inbred.
Yeah, Tyree. Your old, definitely your old school dogs can have the same problem. I had a puppy a couple of years ago. He was all old school blood. Also
Mhm.
had a noticed it at around 10 weeks. Also had a soft palate issue. Thought at first, he might have just caught a little bit of a respiratory thing, whatever. Had it checked out. Definitely it was. Had the surgery. But he's been neutered. He's not a breeding dog, right? But what I really was in your old what I call legacy blood dogs, right? Your old dogs, your old Gotti, and your old Edge stuff. It can happen in those dogs as well. So that leads me kind of to this point. And I'm down with that, talking about the old dogs and what happened and this and that, and that's all the thing, right? But we can't really do anything about what's happened in the past. We're kind of in a genetic soup right now, right?
Yep.
Okay, so to me, I feel like the key is in order for us to make things better and go forward, the key is in the dogs, obviously the dogs that we select to breed to go forward. If everybody, just because a dog can breed, don't mean it should be bred and so on, right? And so we have to, and Joel, you guys' platform is, people definitely always need to tune in because there's a lot of knowledge shared here, and there's knowledge shared elsewhere. But this continuing education of our community and the general public about how to select dogs for breeding, what they need to be looking for, and so on. It is going to be the key. It's going to take us, obviously, I'll be dead by then. It's going to take us a while to get out of this genetic soup, because there are going to be so many things that just spring up, and you're going to be, where the hell did that come from? Well, it came out of the soup, right? It, it came out of the soup, and it's going to happen. But that doesn't mean that anomaly that we got out of the soup, that we need to keep that as a breeding dog, right?
Well, I kind of agree and I kind of don't because if 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 it's severe, put it this way: I river ran shots. Like he ran in lakes as a puppy. I got pictures of him in lakes, running hills. Uh, like I ran him hard. Like I ran this dog hard. You can
Yeah, no,
see
I know you do.
when he was showing, you could see it. You could actually see that I worked this dog like twice, 3 times a day. I actually got videos on him on spring poles, videos of him chasing down squirrels and killing them, chasing down rats and killing these rodents. Right?
Yeah.
I'd be a liar if I say he chased down rabbits and shit like that. Nah,
That's
like
dry.
we lived up north,
My pocket.
right? But his breathing wasn't that bad. What it is with this breed, this breed is a sensitive breed, and they have like this breed is sensitive as hell, right? And
Yeah.
I know dogs that if they're put in the wrong situation, they will panic, and they will panic themselves into a heart attack,
Oh, for
and
sure.
Or a heat
they
stroke.
will panic. They will panic themselves until a point where they already have a soft palate issue to the point where their breathing affects their livelihood,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So shots fired was scared of trucks passing by the car, the vehicles. He was scared, and I had to figure out, okay, we had to put him in a minivan where it's low, so it doesn't affect him. He'll go to sleep in a minivan. But if we're in my SUV or something like that, he's like this. He's looking at them trucks passing by, and he would get nervous. He would get so nervous to the point where I'd be like, "Damn, you don't breathe like this when we're running hills, when we're doing stuff like that. You're not breathing like this." So my choice, my decision to do it was because I wanted him to have a fighting chance, even if he was, in a panic state. You know what I'm
Of
saying?
course.
So
Yeah, of course.
that's why I had the surgery, because I didn't want that to be the reason why he did die. You know what I'm saying? If
Well,
he
and if
did
you have
die,
a dog with that, you should have the surgery so they can live a longer life. And that's what you did.
facts. But it wasn't to the point where I'm like, I wouldn't breathe shots fired.
No,
No,
no, no, no.
because
I think
if
you
you
misunderstood me, Joel.
no,
Hang on a
not
second.
you, not you.
Oh,
Terrell made that point.
oh yeah,
Terrell
yeah,
made
yeah.
that point that um Terrell made the point that he shouldn't be bred, he should have been fixed. And
Yeah, well,
he didn't understand the severity of the situation, or how serious it was, or how not serious it was, right?
yeah.
um that was my reasons for
So
doing it, though.
science,
I got puppies here that don't have any signs of it, but I know it's there. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, science says that when you take, say, so shots fired had an issue, right? But overall was obviously a very quality dog, right? So science says that we don't take animals out of the gene pool because they have issues, because what that does is that limits genetic diversity, okay? What you do, and again, now it depends on the number of false. That little dog I had, his palate issue wasn't the only reason I took him out, right? He had other issues, right? But we don't take those dogs out of the gene pool. What we do is we find a mate that is a suitable combination, right? And then we do that breeding, and then we pick the best from that litter that does not have those issues to go on the next generation. That's how you clean up negative things. That's how you get rid of those things.
You don't get rid of them.
You don't eliminate dogs from just flat eliminate dogs that are top quality animals in a lot of ways from the gene pool.
To get rid of the issue. We got we got to go back to a terrier headpiece. That's the
Yeah,
only
yeah,
way
and
to do it.
yeah.
That's the only way to do it. There's no other way to do it. And this is a head breed. This breed is recognized by their headpiece.
Yeah,
For before
absolutely.
anything else, they're recognized by their head, right?
Yeah.
So there is no way we're gonna get rid of a soft palate issue. It's just the severity of it. You know what I'm
This
saying?
one, of them, this
And
one of them things where selective breeding took a back seat because eventually, people got to the point, instead of breeding for the next piece, they were trying to create that whole dog, and with creating
Yeah.
that whole dog, sometimes you add a little bit too much for the next breeding. Which, when that happens, and by the time it's time for you to breed that dog, well, 30 new dogs have hit the ring, or hit the show, well, hit the dog world.
Yeah.
All of them extreme, or with a little more than what you thought you had, and now you want to breed to that, and it's like it becomes a mental thing where people think they need to keep on adding, instead of eventually it's time to stop and work on what you have there.
Yeah, well, and the shortening of the muzzle's gone a little bit, is starting to go a little bit too far. We got to stop.
yo, these dogs are getting crazy. It's the direction that these dogs are going in there. It's getting smaller, and they're more shorter muzzles, and that's not good because now you're affecting not just the breathing of the dog. Now you're affecting the movement of the dog as well, man. So that's gonna cause way more issues than just breathing. The breathing is gonna have a larger effect on these smaller dogs with shorter muzzles than a dog that is
with a
a
longer
longer
muzzle.
standard dog with a slightly longer muzzle. What you was saying, Tyree? My bad, fam. Yo, this stuff is crack, boy. This stuff right here. Sorry, man.
Same thing.
This stuff right
Same
here
thing you were
is
saying.
crack.
Basically,
Oh, corn pops.
Yeah, this shit
Yeah.
is crack. Sorry, y'all.
now same thing you were saying. Basically, just like what Ben just said, it could be in other dogs like Amstaffs and stuff like that as well. The difference is when you got a shorter dog, when you got a 14-inch dog or
Look at the
under,
comment.
and he has now I read that's what I was saying. Like even you got that shorter dog, and he's got 70 pounds on him, and his structure isn't what I'm saying built right, so he's struggling to walk, and he's got closed nares with a small muzzle along with a soft palate. He's at way more risk to die in the next 6 months in the heat than a dog that's you know Amstaff like Benny said, or a dog that's taller with he has a little more going against him.
That's why it's important. What I learned, and for my next breedings and my next raising of my dogs, this might seem like harsh, but I'm gonna let these dogs be dogs, man. They're gonna be outside. They're gonna some of them gonna stay outside. And if they die, I'm sorry, they just weren't meant to be here. Now, I seem harsh, but these dogs are too sensitive, man. I want a dog that's gonna get in the car and not give a fuck about what driving by him was like. No, I don't need a dog that's too sensitive, bro.
I
You
don't
know,
think that's. I got dogs that stay out year round. I don't think that's too harsh at all, Joel.
yeah. No, but I have these dogs in the house, and I monitored, because it's my first breed. I
Sure.
want to make sure the dogs are safe and not get stolen. Plus, I'm from up north where it snowed. You can't keep them dogs outside year round, man. You crazy? They'll die in the cold. So they were house dogs. But I'm in Virginia now. I'm gonna let these damn dogs be dogs. I'm gonna let them go out. I'm gonna let them. I learned, and then that's another thing I learned from Tyree, man. Just let these damn dogs be dogs, man. You know, there was points where these dogs scared to jump over a damn pots and pans and shit that fell
Yeah.
on the ground. They scatter.
Yeah.
She can hear their nails scratch. They scared as hell. No, I want a dog when them pots and pans hit the ground, they turn around ready to get at whatever that shit is. That's the dogs I'm
And
trying
another
to.
thing, let these puppies be puppies because that's the only way you can let the dog be a dog. A lot of these puppies don't get a chance to be puppies no more
Mm-hmm.
because by 9 months, people want to have them in the ring and are already fully champed out or on the way to a championship where you have to have a specific amount of weight and bone, and that's how they feed them, and they consolidate them to like just house movement and stuff, maybe a little walk here and there. That alone, you stricken the dog from what it knows. Um, my dogs, my puppies, I don't care about mass, none of that when they're puppies. All the way up until 8, 9 months, they can be just as skinny as they want to be. As long as I know that they're eating, they're not wormy or nothing like that. I'm fine with it because in those times is where they get to build their structure. This is where you get to make sure that they get good movement and they're not paddling from too much weight. This is where you make sure that the dog don't sink in on its own structure at 3 years old. You know what I'm saying? A lot of dogs that
Yeah.
you see that are trash, it's not because the pedigree's trash or the dogs behind it is trash. The dog's been in a cage, or it's been overfed as a young, trying to make it be a bully basically. They want the dogs to be bullies as puppies when you gotta let these puppies be puppies. They gonna get skinny. They gonna get lanky. That's part
Hey,
of the growing process of the structure.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry to cut you off, but I just want to give Mr. Jerry Jamie's. Y'all go join my boy's platform on Facebook. Tell them what it's called. It's Bullies, Beards,
It's on YouTube,
Barbecue.
bro. It's on
Oh,
YouTube.
they look at that. Bullies, Beards, and Barbecue, right?
Bullies, bourbon, beards,
Bullies,
and barbecue.
Bullies, Bourbon, Beards, and Barbecue. Yo,
Thank you, man.
listen, I am not anybody that's helping the breed push forward. I am going to plug you in. I am gonna listen. I'm gonna help you out as much as I can. You know, I am not one of these people that I wants to be the only. Nah, we need help. We need help, man. We need help with the knowledge, and it can't just be here. It got to be all over the place. So,
I
any one
think
of
I
y'all,
had one viewer Saturday night.
hey, hey, just let me know what date and what time, what days and times it starts, and I'll be there. Y'all go check out
Oh,
what's the name of
trust me,
it.
I'm gonna have you on for sure.
What's it called on YouTube? That's what it's called on YouTube.
That's what it's called. Yeah,
Bullies, bourbon, bullies, beer, bourbon. No, bullies, beards, bourbon, and barbecue.
that'll get you close.
Plug it in again. Sorry.
Bullies, bourbon, beards, and barbecue.
Bullies, bourbon, beards, and y'all go right now.
4 B's.
BBBB.
BBBB.
4 B's.
Y'all go.
Bullies,
Y'all go.
beers, bourbon. Yeah.
Yes. Quad B.
I ain't got
Y'all
no
go.
beard, but I got all the other stuff.
I got a little
There you
beard.
go.
I
Well,
got
hey,
a little
if
bit.
you want to learn how to grow a big old beard, or taking care of them,
I
tips, things
do.
like that,
I, I do.
Um, I like bourbon. Other people like different types, but I wanted to talk about more. Obviously, bullies are going to dominate the conversation.
Mm-hmm.
But I wanted it to kind of, if other people we're not one dimensional people, right? It's not always about dogs. We have other interests, that kind of thing, right? And I just, everybody else, a lot of other people are kind of just doing dogs. I figured I'd add a couple other things to it. And
Man cave stuff.
there you go. Exactly. Man cave stuff. I couldn't put Harleys in there because I don't ride Harleys no more, but,
Hey. Yeah. I'll go check my guys. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go ahead and do it right now.
Hey, I kept the first one to ride around 2 hours too. I was proud of myself.
Bullies.
Bullies, bourbon, beards, and barbecue. I like barbecue.
Man, who don't like barbecue now?
I just stand followed you. Oh yeah, hey, I see you. Oh,
But I used to sell barbecue on the weekends, right? Had big
That's
old giant smokers and stuff. I make all my own rubs, my own barbecue sauce, stuff like that. But when I got into dog, that's me. When I got into dogs,
I subscribe
I
and I
just don't.
subscribe.
Thank you, bro. I
My
just don't
brother,
cook near as
in the
much as I
chat said
used to.
my brother just said he subscribed too. This is
Oh,
my
okay, well,
brother
tell him thank
right
you.
here. He hear you. He hears you. He's right
Thank you,
here.
sir. Thank you, sir.
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir. Um, Definitely go subscribe, man. This is my guy right here, man. I remember the first time I talked to Mr. Jamies, he was I've been looking at your page and and your videos and I think Dollar Bill said he subscribed as well. Thank you so much, y'all. I
real
appreciate
quick,
that, man. It means a lot to
real,
me.
real
Thank
quick.
you.
The
Chuck Shaw
plugs,
said he
real
was
quick.
already subscribed.
Real quick, y'all make sure plugs. Make sure y'all get those dog treats from No Bullish Kennels, completely natural.
Mm,
Also, we are in the process of working on a dog skin hot spot remedy.
mm-hmm.
Also, Mr. Jerry James, as you guys we just talked about, y'all make sure y'all hit him up on his YouTube. There's bullies, there's bourbon, there's beards, care and maintenance, and barbecue. As we most of us, I hope in here like, hopefully everybody. And me, I got two boys over here that I'm blessing somebody with. Yeah, I'm trying to send them to Joel. Everybody, if y'all want me to send Joel a male puppy, put a get it in the comments. Everybody, put get it in the comments. We looking for five get it's. We get
No,
five
ain't
get
no
it's. He's
hell
gone.
no, man. Come on, dog. Hell no.
He's
Hell
gone.
no. It don't
All
work
right,
like that.
back to our subscribe. Back to our feature
Hell
information.
no. Send it to my brother. Send it to my brother, Jermaine. Jermaine, he got two bullies.
Beautiful boys. A
He's in Rhode
Samson
Island.
grandson.
Oh,
Yeah,
national winner, Samson.
you love him.
Yeah, he just lost. He just lost one of his dogs to cancer
Oh
a
man.
couple of years ago.
Yeah, man.
So
We
just
gonna
so
talk
you
about it.
know, just so you know, Tyree, I have a lot of that Blue Force blood in my program here in Oklahoma,
Uh
Oh yeah, I like that. Yeah, I love that Blue Force stuff. Blue Force, Black Label. Yeah, I love that stuff.
and
I'm gonna do some.
I'm getting ready to breed to a Garfield son.
That man. What I tell you, Joe. That Garfield come up, it's
You
gonna
see
hit.
what you see the comment?
Man, look, man. I ain't gonna hold you.
Hell no, get out of
There,
here.
I actually like them. It's just with so I'm really a dog guy. Like I've been doing dogs forever. Like my granddad did dogs, so I came up just watching dogs and being around them. So
Jermaine, get it,
now
Jermaine.
when I have certain litters and certain things, they all it's not regular to me. Like I just have a litter of puppies, whatever. It's certain things that really make me attached to some of these dogs. Those two males, they're the only thing that off their litter. A litter of six, puppy got stuck. The vet had the female in the back, and instead of them going ahead and pull the puppies, they decided that while the transaction was processing in the system, they were going to wait.
Now I
So I'm in the
fucking hate
front
some of these
waiting for
vets.
my dog, and they waited until the transaction in the system processed. And by the time it did, she only had two puppies left, which were those males. So
That's
you
sad,
know,
man.
man, and this was an emergency vet. This is why I try to stick to my regular vet, but it was the weekend. She came a day early, and it just. But I'm looking. I look for places to put specific dogs that I know. One, they're gonna get a better care than I can give them, and I always say that because I try to put my dogs in places that I know people are gonna take care of them to the highest potential they can. I want people to do stuff that I don't even do for my dogs because that's what I do this for. I want them to go in places where they're going to be
Yeah, of
very
course.
well taken care of, and also where I can watch them grow. And potentially, if I want to be like, oh, let's put them in the ring, or if I want to be like, all right, hey, let's breed them one time and see what happens. It's still an option.
All right. So
Joel getting that dog, but yeah, go ahead.
let's get let's get into the popular stud syndrome, man. Let's get into that part of the conversation.
Yeah, that's crazy. We
Um,
did all that talking, and we're just not getting to that part.
Yeah, two hours in, and yeah.
hey, we can be here for four. What you got to do? You got something to do, Tyree?
Nah, I'm just over here about to give him
Roll
one of
up.
these puppies.
Nah, man, come on, dog. Stop doing that.
Nah, man,
I
they
got
doing
rained
too
out
much.
today. That's why I'm home.
Hey, hey, when you here, that's all that matters, man. You here right now. So, how do you feel about this fad with these popular dogs, studs? Do you think that's killing true breeding programs? This popular stud syndrome? Do you think is destroying uh potentially um really good breeding programs or possibilities of a real good breeding program? Mr.
So
Jamies,
you're asking.
I'm gonna let you
Okay.
go first.
Well, here's the deal. It absolutely does, and here's the reason why. And this has been talked about for a long time. published in books and different things, especially with the advent of ship semen and that kind of thing, right? It shrinks the genetic diversity of your breed, right? And so things begin to get narrower and narrower and narrower. And then before you know it, everybody's got the same damn dogs, right? Which is, as you know, what was it? Maybe 2 years ago was the first time I came on with you, which is why I talk about COI and
COIs.
keeping an eye on that, right?
Hmm.
Because you start to get too narrow, and then before long, you got to start bringing in outside blood from other dogs, maybe. I mean, completely different breeds, right? If you want to regenerate the
Rottweiler.
breed, or the worst scenario is the breed just collapses on itself and doesn't continue to exist.
Uh, and we
I mean,
just
that's
actually
that's the reality of it, right?
Hmm.
we had this conversation too a few weeks ago when we were talking about the having a proper judging aspect for the dogs and where the Rottweiler has started to go at and what they're doing now. If you like I said, if you're into dogs as a whole, you've seen Rottweilers over the years. You
Yep.
go back 15 years ago, and the Rottweiler, nice dog, big beastful dog, nice head. Even with a slightly longer muzzle, it looked correct on the dog. And now you go back about 6 years, that same dog is very snipey. The top skull is very flat now. The cheek well has fell in on itself, and that comes from where the dog needed to open back up. So in the recent 3 years, if you look, these Rottweilers have a real big top skull now, very big blocky head now,
Look like they
way
got Down
shorter.
syndrome. That's what they look like.
Exactly. But these are these come from where they had to reintroduce original dogs that made up the breed to add breed type back in. Now
Mm.
those dogs would be bred to the more snipey dogs and the dogs loose in top skull, and that should help bring the look of the dog back. Like you were saying, you get to a point where you start to narrow the genetic pool down, and you start to kind of wash out specific features, and you have to start reintroducing stuff from other breeds to bring it back.
Well, since y'all went at it as far as um a breed for the breed and all of that stuff. Hold on, let me see. Chuck Charles says it's not hard to create your own genetic diversity within your own yard. It just takes time, space, and money. Facts. That's what I'm trying to do
And
with my
and
yard.
it also don't, for real, it don't take as much money as some people make it seem, because it only
No.
takes that much money when you start trying to go for big studs.
That's
When you
right.
start
Yep.
looking around
Yep.
and you find people that really want to work, really want to breed, really want to excel their yard, you never know. You might have something on your yard that they need or they want, and they might have the same. So now, see if the breedings match up, or see if you guys can have some future, workings. Somewhere
Well,
in the
and
world, you got some work.
real breeders will work with each other, right?
Correct. Correct.
This is my look on it. Y'all went the predictable way of what it was, but I'm gonna go on the unbeaten path. Um, I think it's a Ponzi scheme by breeders. I think it's actually more based on wealth and the pursuit of it versus the actual love of the dog or the breed itself. I honestly think that that these people who use these studs and they don't the people who are selling these stud credits for these popular studs, most of these breeders have purchased these dogs in the first place and don't even know what that dog can do as far as producing, as far as you know maintenance, or basically anything else when it comes to these. My bad, bro. Or basically anything else when it comes to these dogs. Look at my guy. What's that? What just came in? I know what that is. Look, that's why his eyes chinky like that.
Whole bag of psilocybin.
Oh, psilocybin. I think I got some psilocybin.
That's shrooms.
Oh no, I don't got that. I had some psilocybin. But
Nature way.
like I was saying, I think it's a scam, and I think y'all need to watch out for these people because they really don't care about the legacy of these dogs. And one way you could tell that they don't care about the legacy of these dogs, right? Uh, is if you look at how they're not actually creating dogs from this dog. Just look, how many breeders do you know that aren't using this same dog that they're selling stud fees out the wazoo from? I know a few of them, right? And I'm not here to mention any names about that because I don't want to seem like I'm hating or, trying to get in anybody's pockets because that's not even my space to do that right here. But it is my obligation to tell y'all and warn y'all to look at these breeders, look at um the number of studs that they have on their yard and how they're selling these stud credits and not actually producing from these actual dogs that they claim that they love so much that they have in their home. They doing is selling stud credits. That's it. They
I
don't
got
even have faith enough to even build off this dog's legacy.
I got an example, and this ain't even. This is one of those ones where it's obvious. Come here, and it's not a shot. So, if you know Shamrock, Arthur owns Shamrock,
Hmm.
and for the longest time, Shamrock was bred because he was one of the bigger lucky sons.
Right.
And out of that time, the putbacks that Arthur received, a lot of them ended up being co-owns or, just going out to the world. And with that, Arthur never really progressed Shamrock to the next level until the recent years, where now he's got two sons that look. You see the Shamrock blood going to work finally the way it should have been years ago.
Right.
Which it also has held his breeding program back because at one time it was more of just for the sales, as you said, and now he can. I don't know if he can see, but if you look, you can see where it really held back his overall program, not um, basically making it more about the cash instead of making it about the dogs. Because now the dogs that people want today, you can't give them that. You can't give them a stud that produces that off your blood because you're in the first generations of this newer style bull.
That's a fact. Uh, I what y'all said hit the nail on the head, but I'm going deeper. I went a little bit deeper as far as the mindset of these breeders. It's not about legacy, man, which is always should be about legacy of these dogs. If you love these dogs like you claim you love these dogs, it should be about the legacy. And you should have more confidence in building your program around these dogs within your own yard versus the next person outside of your yard that's creating better dogs than that is another thing I want to get to. How is it that the people on the outside are breeding better dogs than you are than with your own stud? That shouldn't happen on a consistent basis, right? Where you have a stud and that other people are making better dogs than you are. That shows that you really don't know what you're doing. That shows that a person like Jerry can come by and know pedigree and know, look, this dog's gonna go perfect with my dog. Why? Because he's a perfect tool to help advance my yard. And now, next thing you know, he done produce 5 grand champions in one litter. Okay, now this same breeder is gonna keep going on with the Ponzi scheme. And what is he gonna say? Oh, look at these 5 grand champions that Jerry Jamies produced from my stud, from so and so, right? That's another way to scam these people and to get more money from these potential buyers that are looking for studs. I used to think
Well,
that was the way.
you have. I guess I might relate it to an experienced carpenter can can build a house with a hammer, but somebody that doesn't know how to use one will just tear one down.
Okay, that's
What I'm saying is, everybody has access to the tool, right?
hmm
But it's your knowledge and the choices that you make with that tool that will determine whether or not you're successful. But you're not wrong about the profit motive, not one bit.
it's all about profit. I mean,
Yeah.
it's really it really is not about anything else, man. These people don't care about the legacy of their dogs. Why don't they care about the legacy of the dogs? Because they ain't actually using the blood and creating dogs to further their yard with that stud. It's just that stud is a cash cow, and that's it. There's nothing wrong with it. I mean, there's nothing wrong with. I'm not gonna say there's nothing wrong with it. There is something wrong. There's some big wrong with it, but there's nothing wrong with uh making a living off of these dogs if you can do it in
No.
a honorable way. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? But I'm just trying to give. I'm not telling you not to use these dogs. I'm just telling you how to look and see that these people are scammers, man. They're scamming you. You know, they actually don't care about what you produce off of these dogs or that dog. They just want to get your money, and that it is
Yeah.
what it is.
Well, you should use the dogs if they fit your program, right?
Facts,
But
facts.
to use them just to use them for for a money move or something like that is not really the desirable way to go about it.
There's a lot of people doing it. There's a lot of people
Oh yeah.
see
Oh yeah.
they see a stud and they see the owner is not making it, doesn't have any problems with locking in dogs, right? I had this
Yeah.
one dude, the first Jacksonville show, I took shots fired to, right? I sold 15 lock-ins. I had a deal, right? I said, you lock him in at this show, I'm gonna charge I'm gonna charge half price of his stud credit. At that time, it was 3,500. So I was charging half of that. I was charging half of that with a $200 lock in. Now, I actually care about what my dog uh produces. You know, I care about the legacy of my dog because if I didn't, I wouldn't be furthering what I'm doing with his blood. Like I wouldn't have his sons and his
Yeah.
daughter
Of course.
here. You know, I wouldn't breed towards his mother. That wouldn't be important to me. You know what I'm saying? But I
Yeah.
locked in 15 stud credits at that show. Bruh, bruh, man. That was a big day for me. Financially, it was a big day for me. But now that I look back on it, I'm like, bro, man, I feel like a hustle. Like I felt like I actually hustled these people, because I used a deal of what a sweet pot deal of a slick sales that people who wasn't even going towards that blood said, yo, I'ma lock him in just in case, because $200 ain't nothing. I'ma lock
Mhm.
him in just in case I get a bitch that I can breed him to, you know. And it just felt like, at now looking back on it, not even know hindsight is 2020, that I felt like I was hustling these people, you know. But if
Yeah.
if you can't, one thing I'm a commend Alex Ferrero with is that he believes in Lucky Luciano, man. He actually believes in that dog, and the legacy of that dog is very important to him. No matter how I feel about him, his program, his dogs, I can admit that he really cares about his dog's legacy. So
Yeah.
shout out to Lucky Luciano, um, which that's the first dog I've ever seen outside of the dog that I purchased when I started researching American bullies. he was the first dog that showed up, and that was Lucky Luciano. And I seen a video with him at a show, and it was Zeb Brooks that was interviewing him, and he had a lighter or something like that. Something he had that he threw, and this dog breezed after it. I'm talking about was out. And I was like, wow, look how much muscles, and look how compact that dog is, and look how fast he is. Wow, that's what I like. Somebody he said no pudge pimping. So Ben said people be hating on T Quincy too much though. I finally got my TBKC paperwork, and I'm happy as a claim. Happy as a clam. Sorry. Came handwritten on a Popeye snap.
That's crazy, man. That's crazy. That's fucking cold.
Tyree.
Y'all people, wow.
Yo, I thought it was serious for a second, bro. I was about to say, what?
I did too. Look, I was across the room. I heard you reading. I was like, let me go over here and look at the phone because I know I'm about to go apply right now.
Hey, Biz, I'm about to kick you from.
Bro, Ben's being here on one, bro.
He be on one, dog, all the time, man. He said, check out Jermaine Brooks' yard. He said,
that's my dog.
Created more with the blood than what,
Yeah, Jermaine Brooks, that's my dog.
I got it. Hold on. You want me to tell you what you... I was reading it, and when I got to the end...
Gotcha, bitch. Hey, look, facts. I heard you kind of slow up reading, and then I heard something about Popeye. I was like,
Gotcha, bitch.
Hey, man, come on, man, dog, come on, man. Hey, oh my God, man, I needed that one, boy.
That was funny. Hey guys, I gotta go, but I appreciate the time.
Hey, man, it's always a pleasure for you to jump on. Y'all go subscribe to Jerry Jamie's to his page, man. I'm proud of you, bro, man. I mean, you went from asking questions to doing the COIs to now you were hosting a channel with BWO to now creating your own platform, man, which is, I love it, man, and I got your back, man. No bullish TV and the no bullshitters. Well, you're honorable, no bullshitters. So, we got your back, man. So just let us know when the podcast is going to be showing, what days and what times. I think you put is it Fridays?
Every other Saturday night at 9 p.m. Central Time.
Just you can tag me on Facebook. I will share it, and I'll be there, man.
Hey, I know people are watching football or they're out partying or that kind of thing, but that's okay.
Nah, fuck that, man. They know
those old people were home.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, Oklahoma.
Oh, okay.
Oklahoma, yeah. All right, Mr. Jamies, man. You have a blessed one, sir. Yeah, no problem, man. Yep. Yeah, man. Shout out to Jerry Jamies, man. That man there has so much knowledge from first breeding horses. So anybody that bred horses, man, they on top of their shit when it comes to their dogs, bro. You know what I'm saying? So y'all, man, we about to end it.
Yeah, I'm about to have a long evening.
Yeah. I know probably people are already gonna be hating and go and tell what's his name? Fucking Alex, that I was talking shit, and tell what you call it.
Well, look, he can go to YouTube and play it back and see what you said. How about that?
Yeah, I mean he can do that, man. But I did take offense to him saying that I was using what I was looking at as clout or clout for my podcast. Like I didn't have it on I was on live on my Facebook, and I wasn't live from the No Bull-ish channel. I was live from my personal channel because I didn't want to intertwine the two, you know what I'm saying? So no, I was not doing it. I wasn't plugging my podcast. Oh, y'all come check out No Bull-ish TV. Oh, Hangman is a classic. Nah, I wasn't. And I didn't even say the dog was a classic. What I said was he didn't look like a standard in any picture I seen. That's all I said, man. You know, I'm cool with his owner blocking me. I don't give a fuck. Block me. I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? And he kind of said some disrespectful shit to me and Messenger. So, you know, when you see me in person, don't say shit to me, because, you know, I'm gonna cuss you out. You
we already got one person we knocking the fuck out.
Nah, I ain't
but
gonna
that's
be
for another day.
But y'all be easy, man.
Nah, you not gonna be doing none of that. But anyway,
y'all be easy, man.
Me and Tony, yeah, we shanking. Never mind. Anyway, y'all, you know what I'm saying? We'll catch y'all on another episode of No Bull-ish TV. You know what I'm saying? We'll be here Sunday. You work Sunday?
Hold up. I mean, I'll let you know right now. Yeah, I think I do work.
Y'all, we'll be here Sunday either the morning.
We'll be here Sunday in the morning or noontime. I'm gonna let y'all. Hold on. Have to let y'all know right now. Hold on.
Yeah, we got a surprise interview with Jackie Chan this week. You know what I'm saying? Jackie Chan will be on the show. Oh, I'm on the phone. We got to go outside. Stop. Jackie Chan will be on the show this week and whatnot. Y'all make sure y'all tune in and whatnot. We also gonna have Ben's interviewing Jackie Chan. Cause Ben's be on one. You know, I'm sure he gonna have a good interview for that one. Ben's
wild for that one. All right, y'all. Y'all be blessed.
Hey, look, don't when you finish, just cut the live and don't leave the chat. Just cut the live.
Hey man, y'all hit the like button. Y'all hit that share. I appreciate it. I love y'all, man.
Look, feel like to that raw, I don't really like people. I just want my slice of the pizza. This what we live, what we breathe for. This what we die, what we bleed for. I done seen people switch like a season. Drop a switch on a bitch, what the reason? I mean every word, I mean every letter play, and I'ma make this K-element no bigger. They don't fuck with us, I wouldn't fuck with us neither. Treat you with a trick coat, Jeeper creepy. Bought with lil' bro, though I know he's a demon. He'll cross, triple cross, double cross Jesus. Good Lord. They ain't like us, don't believe it. Pussy little boy, you's a bitch, you's a diva. I come from that section where this shit'll get evil. Add it all up, we could never be equal. Death row on a nigga, death row on a bitch. I can see this shit, they'll give me the needle. Shawty broke a neck, I ain't broke a sweat. They just broke the check, I'ma break the middle. Turn one into two, pop a ooh-woo. Howl at the moon, I just turned to a creature. To tell you the truth, this ain't about me, it ain't about you. I just don't like people, but it got his head hit, trying to get a feature. Shawty trying to get a pick, I'm in here gripping on this heater. Make one of these bastards come bust your cerebral. They can smell blood like a goddamn mosquito. Shawty eat the dick like she teething. Look, I can't even tell if this alive or a semen. I can't leave shit around her clique, they be thieving. I can't have faith in no hell for no heathen. I know she a hoe, but gon' go like a keeper. Bust that big bro, drop the low price, is cheaper. We'll get the slime with them sticks like they legal. Catch them blindside, then turn around with amnesia. Eyes get the twitching, palm start itching. I'm a son of a bastard on these songs, the bitches. 2020 Perline, I told them my vision. One of them ones that they don't like to mention. Death row on a nigga, death row on a bitch. I can see this shit, they'll give me the needle. Shawty broke a neck, I ain't broke a sweat. They just broke the check, I'ma break the middle. Turn one into two, pop a ooh-woo. about you. I just don't like people.